Look, if you're a business owner, you know the drill. Marketing can feel like this constant uphill battle. So today, we're going to break down a totally new model that's designed to solve that whole problem for good. It's called the Business Club. And believe me, it is a completely different way of thinking about how you get and keep your clients.
So let's just start with a really powerful question. What would it actually mean for your business if you could capture every single person who showed interest? I mean, really think about it. No more missed calls, no more leads just slipping through the cracks. What would that change for you? Because that question, it really gets right to the heart of the modern marketing problem, doesn't it? For most businesses, it feels like you're just pouring money into a leaky bucket. You're spending a fortune on ads and software, but you're just not seeing that flood of new clients you were promised.
And this, right here, is probably your reality. Every missed call is literally lost money. You're trying to juggle Google Ads, a CRM, an email platform, a booking calendar. I mean, it is exhausting, it's expensive, and it leaves you with basically no time to actually follow up with the few leads you do manage to get. Okay, all right, enough about the problem. Let's pivot to the solution, because there is a new way to approach growth that completely flips this entire frustrating model right on its head.
So what exactly is the Business Club? Well, in a nutshell, it's one single membership that bundles everything a business needs to grow. You get an AI-powered CRM, you get an AI concierge handling your calls and texts 24/7, and you get access to a big pooled advertising budget. And honestly, the most important part, it's all set up and ready to go from day one. No tinkering required. And this is the fundamental shift. I mean, instead of you trying to piece together a dozen different tools and strategies all by yourself, you're just plugging into a cooperative system that is already built to work. It's all about collective power, not solo effort. So how does this actually get you clients? That's the real question, right? Let's pop the hood and take a look at the engine that drives growth for every single member of the club.
It's actually a really simple four-step process. We call it the pass engine. First, we prospect using Google Ads to find people who are already searching for what you do. Then we attract them with a website that's built to convert. Third, we sell using an AI to instantly qualify those leads. And finally, we support your new clients with automated follow-ups to turn them into raving fans. It's a complete closed-loop system.
Now, at the very heart of that engine is Marvin. Think of him as the club's AI concierge. He is basically your new front desk, and he works around the clock to make sure you never, ever miss an opportunity.
And just think about the difference here. A traditional front desk, they work maybe 40 hours a week, they take breaks, they call in sick, and they can only talk to one person at a time. Marvin, on the other hand, works every single hour of every single day, never gets tired, and can handle 1,000 conversations at once if he needs to. I mean, it's not even a fair fight. So when a potential client reaches out, let's say at 10 p.m. on a Saturday, Marvin greets them with this calm, professional voice. I'm Marvin, the club's AI concierge. I'm here to answer your questions and find out if we're a good fit. You see, his job isn't to hard sell, it's simply to help. There's no pressure, just pure efficiency. Now, besides the AI, here's the other piece of cooperative magic, the pooled media buy. This is how a small business can finally compete with the big guys when it comes to advertising. And here's how it builds up so fast. When you join, a part of your fee goes into this collective ad fund for your local chapter. And you know what? It doesn't take many members to create a seriously powerful budget. Just 50 starter members create a $2,000 monthly ad spend that benefits every single one of them. 5 regional members, that jumps to $20,000 a month. That right there is the power of the group. Okay, so you get the AI, you get the system, you get the ad budget, but what does it actually take to make this whole thing profitable for you? Well, it comes down to a single, very, very simple number. 1. That's it. That's the number. And here's the crucial point. For that entry-level starter membership, the entire system, Marvin, the CRM, the ads, all of it is paid for with just one new client each month. If this whole engine we just walked through can deliver you just one customer, you're already in the black. And just think about what that means for a second. Every other lead Marvin qualifies, every other client that comes from that big pooled ad spend, and the value of all that software and automation, that becomes pure profit and upside for your business. But listen, the goal here isn't just to break even, not even close. The target for every single member is a 5x return on their investment. So for a starter member, that means turning an investment of under $200 into nearly $1,000 in new revenue every single month. The potential for serious growth is baked right into the model.
So if this done-for-you cooperative model is starting to sound like the answer you've been looking for, let's talk really quickly about how you can find your place in the club.
The club is really designed to scale right along with you. That starter tier is just perfect for solo entrepreneurs and local businesses. And then as you grow into a more established or even a multi-location business, the growth and regional tiers give you a larger share of that ad budget and more support to match your needs.
And the next step? It's as simple and pressure-free as the system itself. You just visit the website, jointhebusinessclub.com, and have a quick 3-minute chat with that AI concierge we've been talking about, Marvin. He'll just help you figure out if it's the right fit. No hard sell, I promise.
So I guess the only question left is this. After seeing how an automated cooperative system can solve your biggest marketing frustrations, are you ready to stop trying to do it all yourself and instead put Marvin to work for your business?